Carlos, don't push too hard, man.
That's what she said. Hello everyone, welcome to another video and welcome back to the beautiful Nürburgring Nordschleife, where we're going to be doing this week's Ringmeister race on iRacing. Now, in this series, the track stays the same for the whole iRacing season, but the car changes every single week. And this week, the cars available are the touring cars. Now, I make no apologies at all for returning to the Nürburgring Nordschleife. People don't really like my Nordschleife videos. And do you know what I say to that? Tough. But I know where they're coming from. I mean, don't tell anyone, but I don't think it's a good racetrack. It's a brilliant circuit for hot lapping, just not very good for racing. It's right up there with Suzuka and Road Atlanta. All amazing circuits, just not great for racing. But there's always an element of jeopardy at the Nordschleife, which is why I keep returning. So we have qualified for this one. Not too bad. We've qualified P2. And we set a qualifying time of 7:23.584. But we're 2 seconds slower than the guy in P1. But it's not the guy in P1 we need to worry about. It's the overly aggressive Aussie guy right behind. But before we jump on track, if you do like this video at any point, please remember, click the like button. That really helps. And if you want to see more of this absolute tosh, then please consider subscribing. So 3 laps around the Nordschleife in the Honda Civic, starting P2. Let's get on track.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 19 Celsius.
Hello there.
This is a rolling start. Stay in the pole row.
Here we go then. See how we get on here. Qualified P2.
76 kilometers per hour.
Get the tyres warmed up. But while we're doing this, it's a great opportunity to thank today's video sponsor, RaceLab. If you like the look of the overlays that you can see on screen, please check out RaceLab. Down below in the description, I literally couldn't race without using RaceLab. When I do, I feel like I'm racing blind. So if you want to support the people that support me, please check out RaceLab down below. Use the code DaveCam for 10% off your first 3 months. And I'm getting friggin' dizzy. Right, that'll do. That'll do. Come on. Oh no. Somebody nearly died behind.
Yeah, that was a bit too much, that one.
No shit.
Dude, beat one. Warm up.
Right, here we go then.
Got to warm those rear tyres up.
Okay, Dave, are you ready? Watch for the lights. Floor it. Green, green, green.
I think Corey's going to be a bit racy, isn't he? But as it stands now, I would take P2.
Car right. Hold your right side's clear. Start's okay. We're still in good shape
It's
here.
all right. Long way to go yet. I like to make it interesting. We had no chance of racing with Ryan anyway. I think he was like 2 seconds quicker than me in qualifying, which is a ridiculous amount.
The car in front of us is now Preston, car number 5, B licence. And their rating
Just
is
need to stay with
0.6.
Corey.
The gap to B2 ahead is now 0.8.
Be gentle, boys.
Yes, be gentle, says Jerome.
Carlos, don't push too hard, man.
That's what she said.
Bro, you're kidding.
We've still got draft. I think we've got reasonable pace. When we get our act together,
Lateral means too high.
we should be all right. Just overdrove the car a little bit on that first sector, that's all. Bit of a stutter there. It's been all right today, actually. The stutters. I've not really had any.
The gap in front is now 1.0 seconds.
So Corey's from Australia, so we're going to have to watch the net code. I think Ryan might be as well, actually. But Corey hasn't got the best safety ratings, so we're going to have to be very careful. Tell you what, there's nothing wrong with the speed of that Hyundai in a straight line. Almost like we've got damage. Oh, I haven't mapped the button. I mean, we shouldn't have any damage. We only went over the curb. Those guys behind aren't far back though. Corey's throwing that thing around, isn't he?
Car left. Clear left.
Come on, Corey. Now, we need to time it just right when we go for the overtake on the Dossinger, because if we don't, then we're going to be wide open to the old double draft.
Well, the Hyundai is being very uncooperative.
Those guys behind have got draft now, so we need to get in front of Corey.
Okay, Dave, keep Ryder under pressure. He'll make a mistake.
But that's fast in a straight line. We're hardly gaining.
Hold
I
your
think
line.
we're going to struggle to overtake him here.
Still clear left. Ryan, car number 2 is now leading.
What's the chances Corey punches Rory?
2 laps left. We're on for a podium here.
I hope not.
All right, Dave. Don't let this guy distract you.
Done it again. Struggling there. Never had one issue in practice. Now we just need to try and stay in front of you. So what happened behind there? Ryan's checked out. This is very much the battle. Just for P2 this. I think if we can stay in front and be in front on the second half of the lap, I think we'll be laughing. It's just getting to that second half of the lap in front of Corey that's going to be the issue.
Stick to the plan. Don't be intimidated here.
He's got a good run.
Clear right.
Right. We need to make this count. He was a bit wild on that opening lap, but that might have just been because his tyres were cold.
The gap to Preston behind is increasing. It's now 0.8.
Drop back a bit there. Right. Don't mess this bit up, Dave. Don't think it's quite within draft, but they could work together here. We're going too wide. Right, this needs to be a good lap. Look how much they've caught up.
Okay, Dave, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. Halfway home, fuel's good. Well, that was a 7:23.7.
Looking good. Finally. Corey's still right behind him.
The gap to Schneider behind is now 1.4 seconds.
Oh, they're too wide again. Corey's back in front. That was better. Oh, it's all kicking off behind.
Seriously, what the fuck are you doing there, Malta?
So we'll want this to be drama-free now. That is absolutely diabolical. That is absolutely horrendous. Now, I don't know how quick that guy is behind, because he's been stuck behind other cars, so he might be absolutely rapid. But he's only up 2, which would suggest he qualified. So his qualifying time can't have been that good. Pressure should be off now.
Behind is increasing. It's now 3.4 seconds.
Should be. Corey's back in P3 now. It was so important that we stayed in front on lap 2. If we didn't, that would have totally influenced the rest of the race. Like we'd still be battling now. Just by getting clear track, it's enabled us to pull away quite easily. And just 1 instant point so far as well, which is much needed. Interesting to see who comes out on top with this group behind. It's a 3-way battle for that final podium position though. Let's keep an eye on it. So Nikolai in P3 at the moment. Let's see how much the other two catch up. There's something going to happen though, isn't there? I would put money on it. Something's going to happen.
The gap to pop up behind is increasing. It's
They're
now
both catching
6.4
Nikolai.
seconds.
I can't look at the road without... Oh, the 3 wide. Nikolai still there?
Well done, Dave. Great drive.
See what
That's
happens.
a podium. That's the end of the session.
I enjoyed that. Tough though. So there was no real carnage to speak of, so I'm just going to cherry pick a few moments now. This is Corey on the warm-up. I mean, he almost nearly made a complete fool of himself. I mean, he just made a fool of himself at the moment, but he almost made a complete fool of himself. Just saved it. So a short time later, on lap 1, all hell breaks loose down here. That car loses it. The Audi brakes a bit too hard, trying to avoid it, and does just... I mean, well played, sir, but his joy didn't last for long as the number 13 car behind him has 3 bites at him. There's 1, there's 2, and then the third one finally killed him. But then, this Audi isn't happy with that, rejoins the number 13 car, overtakes him. You know what's coming, don't you? You don't accelerate down here, do you? He does. Take that. Bit of a revenge punt there, I think. And this guy, if he gets reported for that, which I'm sure he will be getting a little break. But this guy seems to slow down here. And there's only one reason for it, I think. I think he was trying to take him out again. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And this is what happened behind us. So we're following Corey here now, and the number 1 car is on the left, forcing him over. Being really aggressive, trying to make it 3 wide. And the number 1 car, I think, said to Corey after the race that he was going to report him for what happens here. I mean, that's just, for me, it's a racing incident that I don't think there's much in it. So it looks like Corey just got a little bit loose as he's turning left and then corrects it, but then that points his car to the left. I don't think he intentionally did that. And I don't think this guy could actually get over the line. Looks like it destroyed his drivetrain. He's literally just got no drive. Which is annoying. Oh, he has a little bit, but not much. But I don't feel too bad for the number 1 car because he does this earlier on. So he hits that guy who completely loses control. But the number 1 car's going way too fast anyway. Takes to the grass. Can't stop the car. And then he overtakes off the circuit on the grass. I mean, I know he's forced on the grass. But he's not really racing like a gentleman, is he? And that was pretty much it. A few self-spins, but nothing too dramatic. But let's have a look at the results. So there were 2 splits for this race. This was the top split. The strength of field was 2,412. So we went double green. It's about time. We gained 0.14 on our safety rating and we gained 42 iRacing. So Ryan got the win. We got P2 and Nikolai P3. We were car number 3, started P2. Our fastest lap, a 7:23.6. 2 seconds off Ryan's, and we had 1 incident point. So who was the biggest winner? I think it's going to be Nikolai, who finished P3. He gained 68, and the biggest loser is Andreas Beer. What a name that is. He lost 105. So there we go. Started P2, finished P2. If you look at this race on paper, you'd think, man, nothing happened. But I made a right hash of lap number 1 and lap number 2. It was all about trying to increase that gap so Corey couldn't bite back. Thankfully, we were able to do that, and the 3rd lap was just a bit of a stroll. But a safety racing gain and an iRacing gain. Happy days. So if you did like the video, please remember, before you disappear, click the like button. And if you want to see more, please consider subscribing. As always, thanks for watching. Have a great week. See you later. Cheers.